Subscribe to James the Sheriff Dixon, you motherfucker.
What's going on, guys? James here to bring you another video. In this one, we'll be doing The Walking Dead Season 4, Episode 9 video. Yes, I am back from my Atlanta trip, and I am safely home. So, let's jump right back into this video, like I said I would in my vlog, if you watch my vlog from this past weekend. So, this episode was like an action-packed, intense episode, and it technically was Rick's final episode, even though he didn't really die. He got his wound that will lead into his last episode, which is next week. So let's talk about some of the stuff that happened before we talk about Rick's final episode. So we didn't get the Maggie and Negan scene. So, like, what the hell was Maggie doing the last episode? What was she, like, just traveling there? Like, what was up with that? I hope we get to see that the next episode too. Even though it's mostly going to focus on Rick the next one because it's his last one, I hope we figure out why Maggie took so long to get to Negan, because instead of getting Maggie, we got Negan and Michonne together, and I was expecting it instead of Michonne, I was definitely expecting it to be Maggie, because that was what was expected from the ending of episode 3 when Maggie said, "I want to go see Negan." Now, Daryl interrupting Rick and Alexandria, that was a twist to me. Like, I saw the Civil War part coming, but, like, you know what I mean? I didn't see, like, them actually, like, fighting coming. But they did make up, so it wasn't really like a Civil War type thing, because they did make up in the end. So, yeah. Like I said, I like this episode. I'm gonna give my thoughts right now. 5 out of 5 for this one. And I like the Negan stuff. More Negan, I think I like, because I like Jeffrey Dean Morgan. I met him over this weekend. He's a nice person. Yeah, he's a great person, like I just said. I like Negan. So, yeah, this is overall a great episode. The Saviors, they somehow got Aiden's weapons, so apparently Rick went along with the deal. If Aiden, well, the guy that Maggie likes from the guy that turned good from last season when he was held prisoner, I don't know if his name really is Aiden. I could be butchering his name. But for now, we're just going to call him Aiden until I hear his name in the next episode. But, yeah, his weapons were stolen they were outmanned and the weapons were stolen. So, the Saviors started a gunfight, which caused walkers to draw in on Rick and Daryl, and they fell in a hole, and they had their little fight. And after their fight, they made up, which they do. Because Rick and Daryl, this is the first time they fought over something. So, they made up. I don't know if Daryl is officially made up, because Negan is still in Alexandria, and he's still siding with Maggie. So, we'll have to see what Daryl and Maggie do after Rick. I'm hoping Rick gets to Alexandria. If not, from the scenes that we got from the trailer, it looks like he's flashing back all the way back to season 1, as in Atlanta season 1. So, but we also got to see him talking with Michonne, so that might mean he does get back, and he might just die in Alexandria. So, you know what I mean? But, yeah, next week is definitely, like, Rick's final episode. And, he got his last scene with Carol, I believe, that they were talking about, where they didn't say goodbye. They just talked to each other about wanting to go their separate ways, and Carol wanted to be with Ezekiel. So, there was that. Instead of being at the sanctuary, she wanted to be with Ezekiel. So, she wants the sanctuary to build up on each other, like Rick and their group have, and let them still figure out what they're figuring out, because it's a new world, like they've been saying since the beginning of the season. So, that's pretty much all I have to say. Like, next episode, I think it's going to be really great. That's what a lot of before I did this video, that's what a lot of the fan base has been thinking. And this episode, Rick's final episode, I think is going to be really great for this season. I think a lot of people will stop watching, but I don't think that will really affect the viewership of the show. I think they'll keep going for at least another 2 or 3 seasons. I've said that before. I think they'll go on for at least season 12. 13 at the most, but at least until season 12. That's my thought after they kill off Rick here. But yeah, he's officially he's like, if you saw at the end, he had a pipe going through his stomach. He's officially going to die because of that. But yeah, that's pretty much all of my thoughts on this. So yeah, if you guys like I said, 5 out of 5 stars for this episode. I can't wait to see next week's episode. They were bringing back some dead characters for Rick's final episode, and there was this one scene where he's walking over dead bodies that I like have a thought or like a theory about that. Like I was thinking, I'm just gonna say this right now before I end the video. Like maybe those are all the people that he's killed throughout the show, because you know when there's time jumps in between seasons, we don't get to see all the changes that's happened or the people that they kill. So I'm thinking that's either all the people that they've killed, or at the same time some of the people from the past in their group. You know, when Rick's walking and he's holding his side, in between the flashes of him leading the walkers away, that's what I think him standing on top of all those bodies are. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, I'm going to end it there. I can't wait for Rick's final episode. I think it's going to be great. Either way, him dying, him not, I still think he's going to die. But because it says it on and the end of this episode, they said it. It's his final episode. So yeah, it's going to be great. I'm going to end it there. So if you guys like what you've been seeing, please like and subscribe for more. This is James saying peace.
All right, I just want to shout out an amazing channel, James the Sheriff Dixon. Oh, he's such a great guy, and he is super cool for coming to the show. I'm glad I got to meet him in person, and you should subscribe.